Hey everyone, it's Richard RS4. Today I'm going to be going over Greenville's new kind of secret update, I guess you could say. Basically in this video, I'm going to be talking about Greenville's kind of new update. And as you can see in the background, Greenville added its fall map back, so summer is officially over. So if I go into free cam, you could see all the trees have changed, the grass is slightly a different color, and the fall map has finally came or sprung, whatever you call it, I don't know, but summer is officially over and the fall map has officially came. So with this fall map, I guess really the only couple changes is the grass, the trees. Some trees are different, more vibrant. Honestly, I really like it. I like a more vibrant background, for thumbnails and stuff like that. But the grass is a little different. Normally in past updates they add like kind of leaves all around, like falling from the trees, but I don't see that for this update. So maybe they'll add that as the update in 2 days. They'll probably add that. I really thought in the update that's dropping in 2 days on Wednesday that they're gonna add the fall map for that update, but I realized when playing the game and in like a leak server that they changed the fall map for some reason earlier, and they just didn't really make a change log or anything. That's what basically why I'm making this video, because they didn't really make a change log of it or really tell the community that they're changing it. Like they said they're gonna add a fall map, but I was assuming that they're just gonna add it for the update that's dropping in 2 days. They could wait 2 days if an update's gonna come for the fall map, but I don't really know. I feel like they should have waited. That's my opinion. But I mean, the fall map is pretty cool. It's just changes, different scenery and stuff like that. That's basically the main thing I want to go over. Next thing I want to go over is just they added some new kind of leaks, and basically I just want to talk about the update that's coming out on Wednesday, so 2 days the day I'm recording this video. And basically I just want to talk about what kind of the cars we're going to be getting, maybe even if we're going to be getting any cars. Like I don't even know if we're going to be getting any cars, because so far they said it's just a law enforcement update, so I don't know if it's going to be like they're adding any like content, like new cars. Maybe they're just adding features. I really hope they're adding some new cars, like civilian cars, stuff like that. Maybe even some police cars they might add it. I don't know, we're gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm gonna be talking about all that in this video, so yeah, let's get started. So the first thing I want to go over is I just want to go in the Greenville community news. So in leaks, I don't know why I'm scrolled all the way to the top, but if I scroll all the way to the bottom, actually let's go to GV feed. So in GV feed we have here, they really said, this is how I found out the map was changed, as they said, someone said basically the tree colors have been changed for fall and summer is officially gone. Honestly, I really like the colors. They just add something to the map. I like very vibrant stuff, so honestly, different color trees are pretty cool. Next thing we have is a description for the next update. Basically says, be ready for the brand new law enforcement features, the map fall, the map returning in game. So basically in this update, or in the description, it says be ready for brand new law enforcement features. They didn't really say, they say features, like they didn't really say any new content and stuff like that. Normally they don't really imply that, like people just assume they're adding cars, but hopefully they add cars in this update, because they have like a bunch of fictional cars they made previously in past months, like literally going back to like April or May, and that they still haven't added, but they already made them. So I don't really know what they're going to be doing in this update, but it's honestly going to be an update that's not a license update in a while, because they've been updating like license update after license update for a while now, for the last couple months. So kind of interesting to see, like a feature update, maybe even some fictional cars, which honestly I'm all for. I like fictional cars too. Licensed cars are of course are better, but fictional cars, you have more trims and stuff like that, so I like that in that sense. And I'm really excited for the car that's coming maybe in this update, or that's getting worked on, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna be getting a fall. They said fall map returning, so I thought I thought they're gonna be adding this in 2 days from now on the 15th, but they added it early, 2 days earlier. I don't really know, maybe because fall starts today or something, because it's Thanksgiving the day I'm recording this video, so I don't really know. But we have the Western Motors car. This car is already added in the game, so it's not even a new police car or anything. We can't really tell anything new in this photo. We have lighting. I mean, the lights look the same, everything looks the same, but we have a photo enforced speed limit, 55 miles per hour. In my previous leaks video, I actually did go to this location and it's in the game, so this is not a new sign or anything. My prediction, maybe in this update they're gonna be adding new features, like maybe a gun or some sort of lines on like guns, some sort of the lines of that, because they can't add guns for licensing issues, because they have licensed cars now. But it would be really cool in this update. I would like maybe like it says photo enforced, so maybe some speed cameras, and maybe you get like a bounty system or something like that. Like other games like Ultimate Driving have that. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe if you like speed, it notifies the police, or the speed trap or something like that. I have no clue how they're going to do this, but maybe if like a working speed camera, because they currently have speed cameras all around the map but they don't even work. So it'd be pretty cool. Maybe have photo enforced speed cameras. I don't really know how it's gonna work. Maybe it's also connected to the driver's license, which segues to the driver's license. So this was leaked like the end of September, but like 2 weeks ago. But honestly, it should be coming in this update because honestly it relates to the law enforcement in my opinion. But we have some sort of Robloxian driver's license coming. So we have the license issued, the height, class, expiry, the name of the person. So that's pretty cool. So that's probably going to be coming in this update. Next thing I want to talk about is what maybe if we're going to be getting fictional cars, maybe some of the cars we could expect in this update. So we also have a photo of this. So if you don't know what car, this is a Oland. So an Oland is basically Greenville's fictional brand for Saab. So this is a Saab 9.5, like a 2011. It's one of the last Saabs that they ever made. This thing is pretty cool. I like Saabs. I'm a big Saab guy, so I'm really surprised they're actually adding this, even like a fictional version, which is fine. Imagine if they added like a licensed Saab, that'd be crazy. But GM is so Saab was actually previously in the game, or Oland I should say was previously in the game, but it got removed when Chevy, GMC, Cadillac was moved from Greenville. Even though Saab is like a defunct brand, so basically they went bankrupt. They're not even, you can't buy them anymore. They're not like a company anymore, like a defunct brand. I'm surprised that like they actually got removed from Greenville, but I think GM or General Motors still owns the copyright for this brand, so maybe they had to remove it in that sense. They just removed Saab as entirely as like GM and Cadillac, stuff like that, or they just went off sale. But it's pretty cool how we're getting a fictional Saab. I mean, all the other cars that they could add, like Chevys and fictional stuff like that, they had a Saab, which honestly, I'm all for it. I like Saabs. This is basically a Saab 9.5, so if I go into my Google Explorer and search up Saab 9.5 NG, this is basically the car. So this is the car we're going to be getting. It's going to look similar to this. You can really tell by the grill and stuff, like it looks very similar right off the bat. Hopefully you get like an aero trim with like a body kit, different bigger rims. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. We're probably gonna be getting like a fictional version, so basically if you see this car, it's gonna look very similar to this. Of course, little changes here and there, but generally gonna be the same car, which is pretty cool. We really have another leak literally posted right now, so perfect time of recording this video, which segues into the next leak we have coming, or maybe the car that could be coming. I'm assuming this car is coming because it's literally in Roblox Studio. Like these photos are taken in Roblox Studio, so this is probably coming in the latest update in 2 days from now. So we have a photo of some sort of sedan. I'm assuming this car was a Cadillac or something like that. I don't really know, but we have a couple trims for this car. We have a like a base trim. This was actually explained in another server, the trims. Where was it? It was posted right here. So basically this photo was posted on the Greenville wiki, so literally I pressed the Greenville wiki and it should open. It's called the, I'm not even know how to pronounce it, but it's, I believe it's some sort of American, you know, sedan, economy sedan made from 1997 and 2004. I don't know why I couldn't say that. They have a bunch of trims like the Fleet, so that's like a V6 trim, base trim, which I'm assuming is the Fleet is probably this trim. Oh yes, okay, shout out to this person who labeled all the trims. So we have a Fleet trim, which I guess adds like plastic cladding, no sunroof, plastic mirrors, caps, plastic like rear deck lid, like in between the taillights, dual exhaust, which I'm surprised on this thing. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we have a cool antenna there too. I like how Greenville adds these cars. Like no one's really gonna use this car, but it is still a cool car. Like it's a more like, you know, relatable car. Like it's not a sports car or anything. Like this is what I like about Greenville. We also have a SX turbo trim, which basically is like, I guess, a turbo trim. They kind of like an overview. Okay, they missed the LX trim, but the LX is a base trim. They both have V6s, most sold variant toward consumer. So that was the LX. I would guess that wasn't posted, but I'm assuming the LX looks the same as the Fleet trim. I don't really know. But we got the SX turbo, which is this gray one with the you know, paint match body cladding. It says the SX Turbo is a mass production performance trim of the I don't know how to pronounce it, but equipped with a turbo V6 featuring color match accents as spoiler trim and loved by enthusiasts and brought sportiness to the brand after hiatus of any sports models. We also have the V8 was exclusive performance trim, basically based on the SX Turbo and featuring a V8 small block engine, so probably like a lower displacement engine, but it's pretty cool. This is the V8 trim. So yeah, we have some black accents. So the trim, the grille is black. You have dual exhaust. The back looks the same, but of course different rims on each trim. And then we have the rear view of the LX. This is the LX trim. So the LX is the red one, so that's why I guess they didn't post it. Here's the front of it. This thing has 3D headlights. Honestly, it looks very clean. Like, I believe Hunter designed this car. Someone else modeled it, but Hunter designed it, so it's pretty cool. This car, I really like this thing. Cool decals and everything. You can also see, like, on the wiki, I guess you can see the body and chassis. So 5-seater, it's front engine, rear wheel drive. You got a 3.8, you got a 3.8 V6, 4.8 V8. Also has all the horsepower. So the Fleet has 180, the LX has 200, the SX Turbo has 240. That's pretty good. Then the V8 has 280, and then it shows all the top speed, so 120 and basically 140 for all the trims. This thing is super cool. Basically we have all the photos here of the gallery of all the trims. This is really cool car. Really surprised Greenville designed this thing, but we have a rear photo of it right here. Honestly, I want to say this car is based off a Cadillac, so a lot of people are not going to know this Cadillac. I'll just go on Cars and Bids and Cadillac. So Cadillac, if I go find this car, I know Doug DeMuro literally reviewed this car, but it was this, the Catera, I believe it was called this. So basically, I think this car is based off a Cadillac in some sort of way. That's my guess. They look kind of similar if you compare them. Honestly, the headlights don't really look that similar, but I mean, it's a fictional car. Maybe it's not based off anything, but I want to say it's some sort of American car, and this is what the car comes first off my mind. So basically, if you don't know what a Cadillac Catera is, it's basically like a European car. Like, this is not a Cadillac. Like, they just rebadged it from a car from Europe, and basically this thing is just an Opel or something like that from Europe. But I believe this car is getting added. Like, these two, I believe this is like the real life version, and this is the fictional version that they're adding. That's my opinion, because you can get a V8 in it. More kind of, and this car looks American, like, I feel like, but it could just be, you know, like a fictional car brand, because Greenville likes to add fictional car brands, like the Western, that's a fictional car brand. So, but I'm assuming this car is gonna be getting in, we're gonna be getting it in the latest update, or update that's coming out in 2 days, because the car is literally taken in studio, and they're posting all the trims of it. Like, why are they leaking the whole car basically for nothing? So I believe this car is getting added in the latest update. We probably also might get the Saab as well. There's also a bunch of other planned cars I'm not going to go over, but there's also a bunch of other fictional cars they might add, like the E53, like spotted. If like this E53 was spotted like back in June, this thing might get added. Maybe like even like the lower trims, like a E450 and stuff like that, might get added. But yeah, that car will probably get added because it's literally finished like a long time ago, but we're gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you're excited for this update. I'm honestly pretty excited. It's an update nonetheless, not a licensed car update, but it's still an update for Greenville. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, peace out.